Hello, all my beautiful siren beauties, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So as you can see from the title, we are finally in spooky season, and it feels good. It does feel good. It's fall time. I love it. All products will be in the description box below. Please do not worry about that. And now we are just over here painting some nails. So I will give you a little bit of background on this set. This is technically the second time that I am doing nail stamping. I know I have had a lot of previous hauls in the past. We're just going from lightest to like darkest on these 5 nails. All of them are going to be solid. There's no fancy designs with this part. So just to give you a little bit of information. Back to what I was saying. This is the second time that I have done nail stamping. If you watched my previous video, I'll put a link to that somewhere. The first time was on my nails where I did the tarot cards, and that was just in silver and gold. And immediately what I'm going to say is I noticed it was a lot easier to stamp with those 2 colors than it was for the other colors that I used in this video. Partly because Maniology's stamping polishes are very creamy. Very, very creamy. Very pigmented. A little bit of a thicker viscosity. Like honestly, some of them were as thick as kind of like a gel polish viscosity. So you're going to see later on in the video, the stamping portion of this is going to go by really quickly because that is the clips of the footage that I could salvage, because I was having a very hard time with stamping this set, which is very odd because this is supposed to be a relatively beginner, quicker set that you can do straight off the fly. But seeing as how, like I said, this would be technically the second time that I'm doing nail stamping, maybe there's some tips and tricks that I am not aware of. If you know anything, please leave them down in the description box below, because a lot of designs that I want to do this month do require nail stamping. So we're still going, we're still painting these nails. I did find out later that I did miss a step. When you have a new stamper, you should wash it with dishwashing soap and some warm water. I watched another video and they said that could actually help with picking up the images onto your stamper. So that was one of the problems that I had. I had a problem with the image not transferring over to the stamper properly. I even had trouble with, let's say you put the scraper on. This is how they look right now. See all the colors in a nice little gradient. And now we're going to get into the stamping part. So these are all the stamping polishes that I'm using. Again, these will be in the description box below. This was actually mostly from a set that I just bought. I'll leave the link to that video somewhere around, either in the cards or in the description. So I'm just showing you the different polishes that I'm using. They are not bad colors. The colors are great, but I think now you're going to see possibly the problems. Okay, so this one was the bad. This one wasn't too bad. So this bat wasn't bad at all. It picked up relatively nicely. Was this the first try or the second try? I think this was like the second try because I'm using a different stamper. I'm not using the Maniology stamper. I'm using one of the ones, my Amazon stamper. And you see, I also had a lot of that. I had a lot of this hanging off of the nail, or like excess polish, as you can see in that area. So you kind of just tap that down. What else did I do here? I did a couple more bugs. This nail did not give me that much trouble. Yeah, this one was like the only ones that didn't give me a lot of trouble. Some of the other ones, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. Of course, you take some tape and you clean up the outside. I do know that. So you definitely need a stamper and some tape or like a lint roller. That really helps. So I'm just putting on some designs, and I'm using my Maniology plate M071, and I also transfer over to another plate, one of my Amazon Mr. Fox plates. I wanted to use this plate excuse me, honestly, from the jump, but it wasn't working. It really wasn't working. Maybe I'll revisit this, but it was not working. I apologize for being out of frame, but like I said, this set was it was harder than it was supposed to be. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Here, I believe I was trying to do the house. Yes. This house, honestly, is about I think this was the third or fourth try of this house. So I really don't know what I'm doing wrong. I know one of the tries, all of it wouldn't come up. So is that it? Did all of it come up? Yes. All of it came up. I did have another try where even though I put the polish on and I scraped it, it looks like some of the pieces were missing. I don't know what happened. That came out pretty nice though. That wasn't too bad. Then we switched over to one of my Amazon plates. I'll leave link down in the description below. And this was the tree. Again, this tree gave me a hard time. So by the time you're seeing these, this is about the third or fourth try, honestly, of me messing with these polishes. I cleaned that bottom part up a little bit at the end. And by now, over here, by the time we got to the witch, it was a little bit of a smooth sailing. So like I said, if you have any tips and tricks, of course, I also know it's just a matter of practice as well, or recommendations on products. I did notice, like I said earlier, Maniology's polishes are a little bit thicker. I did look at some other polishes that I have, the Beauty polishes, and I noticed that they're a little bit thinner. I don't know if I want to start using Beauty. I kind of want to find a good quality company and just stick to it. Like, I love Madam Glam mainly for a lot of my knit gel polishes. Like, I just want to find a brand and stick to it for certain things at this point in my nail game journey. So here we're just, you're gonna see me stamping, just stamping away. Okay, that was the witch, and then I think I come in with Le Bat. Yeah, like I said, by this time it was a little bit easier. It was a little bit better. And who did I do on this nail? Oh yes, my cat. You can't have Halloween without a cat. So this set is just simply your basic, I would say, generic things that you will find on Halloween. Your haunted house, your spooky tree, the witch, the cat, the bat, the skulls. It's a very basic one. So for those that don't want to do too much, but still want a little bit of something, this one's for you. So then, of course, I top coated everything. And here is the final look. At the end, I think it came out pretty cute. So this is day 1 of Halloween. Stay with me for some more. And don't forget to return back. Bye.